The idea and the concept behind the gene pool is very simple. Practical making money advice. As marketers and as companies, we make these really weird assumptions sometimes that people actually give a shit about us before they do. They don't remember opting into your info product. They don't remember asking for your free guide. They're on Facebook, they clicked the button, they put in their email real quick, it sounded interesting. They have not thought about it since, I promise you. Okay? And as a result of that, when we're sending them the email, let's remind them of what got them excited in the first place. So if I had to give you an actual format to do, it would just tell them simply hey, I'll kind of rough this out. Hey, X amount of time ago, you did blank. I'll full screen this for you guys so I can show you how my messed up brain works. All right, format. Hey, X amount of time ago, you did blank. And here's what I like to do. When you're describing blank, so I could say, hey, 3 months ago, you asked me to send you X, Y, and Z. But what I like to do, and a tactic that we've seen work well in-house, is actually screenshot exactly what they did. Hey, X amount of time ago, and then give them a number list. I showed you this ad, insert picture. You went to this site, insert picture. And you asked me to send you this, insert GIF. Ray, can you pull it makeagif.com in a second? Or just have it ready to queue. Anybody know what a GIF is? I talked to you guys about this a couple weeks ago when we did email. But it's basically a short 5-second video clip that repeats on loop again and again and again and again. I'm sure you guys send them to friends or weird shit like that. Okay? So when I'm sending this email, first thing I'm doing is I'm just reminding them exactly what happened. Okay? And then I'm probably going to talk about the main benefit. Hey, Steven, 3 months ago, I showed you this ad, you went to this site, and you asked me to send you this. If you're like most entrepreneurs, or if you're like most blank, whatever it is that you're selling, then you probably wanted it because of X, Y, or Z. So again, before I even really dive into the email, the first thing I'm doing is just bringing them back to that place, what made them decide to take action in the first place, what made them decide to go to your website in the first place and actually fill out the form. And I'm re-engaging that, but also too, it's familiar. Like if somebody in real life is showing you what you did in the past, like, hey dude, do you remember 3 weeks ago when I saw you at the party? And you're like, nah man, I was drunk, I don't remember that. They're like, wait a second, I have pictures. Let me show you. Look, this is you, me and you don't remember the selfie? No, then look, that's you over the sink. Like you were throwing up. No, bro, remember this? This is the girl you pissed off. How many of you are paying attention to that story? You may not want to because it's cringeworthy, like, oh, that was me, that was embarrassing, right? So again, when I'm thinking of these emails, I'm just running through it like I'm talking and having a discussion with somebody in person, okay? So let's go back to their ad for a second as we kind of build this piece by piece here. All right. Now, diving deeper into the copy of the email. So I'm writing, and you can remove it, thank you. I'm writing this to you because a lot has changed with Google over the last 12 months, and some things that used to rank the sites on the front page have changed quite a bit. You see, by making these changes and giving Google what they want, in turn, they will give you what you want. And by that, I mean more visitors to your website or even more calls from people looking for your help. So here's the other thing. Be careful with being broad. Be careful with being broad. And this is something really, really popular that we do. But it says, I'm writing to you because a lot has changed with Google over the last 12 months. Now, throughout the rest of the email, I'm pretty sure the changes are not mentioned. Can we confirm that with a quick scroll? Yeah, the changes aren't mentioned, right? And so when somebody tells you about something in a broad manner, but they can't be specific, how does that make you guys feel on the trust level? Is that more trustworthy or is that less trustworthy? Is that more trustworthy or is that less trustworthy? Right? And exactly, Charles, you know it seems spammy. Does it seem like they're kind of mass blasting this to everybody? Right? Nobody wants to be a part of a mass blasting. Even if you know it is, you don't want to feel like it. Hey, I know you've been on a bunch of other dates, but I don't want to feel like this is just another date. Make me feel special. Open up my door. Cook me some damn dinner. Pay for my 50-50. Cheap ass. Anyways, all right, so when I see this right here, a quick way to earn trust back, especially or to gain trust maybe that you never had, is